Hmm.
I haven't gotten a notification yet. There it is.
Finally. Strange Her, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. How you doing tonight? Keep trying to catch your streams, but I'm always late. Well, you're right on time tonight. You're right on time. This will be the final live stream of this game. Be finishing it up. And let's see here. Quest log. Talk to Sir Divish once you're ready.
Hey, Don.
Hey, Grillofus, how are you tonight? Hope everything's good on your end. Oh, Sir Robod. Sir Jason Robods. Where's Sir Divish? That fop. He's not over there.
Hello, strange her.
This guy's just laying here asleep. And Sir Divish, I guess, is way down here.
Okay.
Where's Albirak?
Is your said, where's your horse?
Why are you going way down here, Sir Divish?
Maybe you had to use the bathroom.
They ain't no bathroom. They just go wherever. They just squat in the bushes.
It's raining. I'm making cookies and hot cocoa. It's the first rain of the season, and that's not tradition.
I'm glad you came.
What kind of cookies?
And it seems you're glad to see me too.
I am glad to see you too, Sir Divish, old
Talmberg.
man.
And since it's mainly thanks
Cookies
to
and hot cocoa. Nothing wrong with that.
I think
Sounds good.
The honor of the first shot.
When we start getting some cooler weather, then we get peanut butter and chocolate chip. Oh,
I'll be delighted to smash my castle.
We have got one of the
Can't say I
instant
share your
mixes
enthusiasm.
of the cherry cheesecake.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean it like that.
There's
in the
nothing to
cabinet.
it. The men will load the trip.
and Techno. What's up, Techno?
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Hopefully you're feeling good today. Feeling a little bit better.
Talmberg
Hopefully got you
several
some good
days.
rest.
Sir Robard will explain what comes next. May the Lord watch over you.
Yes, I love some cheesecake.
Fire the trebuchet. We shall fire straight away. Come on, Albirak. Oh, I love some good cheesecake too, especially if it's a New York style. I mean, I can eat regular, you know, it's fine. But if I have my choice, I'm going to take the New York style cheesecake, definitely. They make cherry cheesecake cookies. I'd have to try one. I don't know if I like it or not, but I'd give it a shot.
It would probably be good.
If it's got the word cookie attached to it, then I will be try. Then I would try it.
Load the trebuchet.
Unless it's like anything with raisin or prunes or.
Now, you
Linda,
know,
hey
Linda.
Linda Shield, how are you tonight?
You know you would love Killer's prune and rhubarb cookies.
No prune and rhubarb. We'll give you some prune and avocado cookies. How's that?
No.
Sleepy. Ah. Dawn's like, where do you get them cheesecake cookies?
Hey, Knockout.
Hey, Knockout, what's up? How you doing tonight?
Now, Knockout, I did post some new pictures of Zane.
That's right, new baby pictures on Twitter, everybody. Must go check them out.
Oh, that's not good, Linda.
90 minutes of sleep. Gotta get your rest.
I didn't even last through Dawn and Techno's stream last night.
I know, you passed out early. You passed out early. I passed out not too long after you did.
Well, I started getting
I
a
was done.
headache. And I told myself I'm going to lay back, and yeah, that...
Okay.
And kisses and love.
Are we ready to
Techno.
fire? This is a lever that you use to fire it with. Oh, well. I guess we talked to Sir Robard
I'll
first.
be with you.
Tell me about Talmberg's weak points.
The truth is, Talmberg has far too few weaknesses.
Okay,
Who'd have
stranger,
thought that
that's
was
fine.
something I'd come to regret?
And what about the walls? Which side is the most vulnerable?
The south and east are solid. It would be useless to try anything there.
It's best defended from the north. And as for the west,
I didn't go to bed
From the
until
west is
about
where we
5
tried it and got
and had
royally
to leave at 8. Ah, Linda.
But I
Gotta
think
go to
in
bed
the end
earlier.
we'll
Gotta
try
get
that
your
way
rest.
Again, only this time we'll do it better.
I've done
do you
that.
think Sigismund will come back?
How do I know what's in his head?
Yeah, I mean,
And if
we've
he
done that
doesn't take
before.
advantage of this chaos, someone else probably will. The whole country will know about it soon enough.
I'd never have thought so many people were keeping an eye on Talmberg. Like that fellow Havel.
Not only Talmberg, and we've left precious few men in Ratai. If we're defeated here,
Couldn't get
who's
comfortable
stop
to
them
get to
from
sleep.
pillaging
Well, I
our
know how that
province?
is.
And there's no shortage of power-hungry bastards like
But everybody
Havel.
do me a favor. Please share the stream out on your Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you got. Would appreciate it.
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranyuk for longer. It would have been much easier there.
Tost is a wily fox. If he'd had all his men with him there would have been real carnage. It's likely we only won there because he'd already gone and taken most of his best soldiers with him. Take care.
Fire the trebuchet. It's been loaded. Okay, there we go. Finally it's showing up.
Techno said you need nicer looking armor.
Well, I got to get this cleaned up. This is all dinged up and dirty and blood and everything all over it from that last battle.
Let's just say the floor was what I fell asleep on.
Divish said,
Finally got to sleep around
Sir,
6, got back up at 10ish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Ishtar shitting himself.
That's all.
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's
Normally
the
that's
time.
the way that I
Just
sleep.
don't forget to come back.
But here lately, I don't know what's wrong.
Okay, and it's 4 p.m. Okay. Wait until the 2-day bombardment is finished. Alright. Alright. So we need to go from Talmberg down to Rattay. And we're going to go to the Rattay mill to go home. Am I feeling better? I was feeling a little bit better this morning until I had to pull the couch out because somebody dropped their cell phone and it went down between the cushions and went up underneath the couch. And yeah, I think that I think that negated any progress that I had made with my back. So yeah, it is what it is. I've got a weak back. I've had back problems ever since I was a teenager. Yeah, what's up, Captain Howdy? Yeah, apparently whenever they give you the go-ahead to start the final battle, you cannot save the game. You can't do anything until the battle, everything is over. There's no save point, there's no anything. And when I ended the stream the other night, it took me back to this. But this won't take too long. So, I wasn't thinking about that, you know. So, yeah. But this won't take too long. Yep, it's good to see everybody tonight. Hopefully everybody's had a decent week so far. Everything's going okay with you and yours and everything at home. Quest completed, Siege. And now we are home. Well, not home, but we got a room here. And it's, almost 8 p.m. So we will let the lady out and we will go in. Yeah, the fast travel, it's not that fast. I mean, it's better than actually walking, but you know, it ain't hitting on too much, Dawn. You're right. Anybody here? No, ain't nobody heard nothing. I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't believe anything until I hear it come from Bethesda. Straight from Bethesda. Hey, what's up, 230? There's a lot of rumors going around. Oh, it was the name of it was leaked and everything. It ain't been leaked. I mean, people might have ideas or kind of their thoughts. You know, they're saying it's going to be called Redfall, which would lead you to think that it's going to have something to do with the Red Guard and Hammerfell. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see how it goes. Alright. Sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. And we will go till 9. Yeah, I mean, people have put up videos about it, little clickbait here and there. Oh, well, we know this. We know this. But one thing I have learned, especially with Bethesda Game Studios, don't believe anything that you hear or see unless it comes directly from them. Them more than any other, really, any developer or publisher. They've always been very tight-lipped and very close to the vest with their IPs, and there's nothing wrong with that. Alright, let's eat a little bite. Yummy, yummy. Alright. Now we will go over here and get a bath and get our armor fixed up.
Hey, Texan!
Hey, Texan, what's up? Yeah, everything's going okay. Whoops. Take my eyes off the screen for a minute. About run up into the wall. I don't want to do that.
No. How's everything with you?
I mean, yeah, I mean, it does anything that we get, which is concrete developments or anything that comes from them is going to be exciting to hear or see. But we just have to wait.
I'm interested in your services.
So, what are you interested in?
There we go.
Get myself
Satisfied.
You're not going to go for the other services?
No, we ain't got time for that. We don't have time for such things. Such hijinks.
Hijinks?
Yeah, we don't have time for none of that right now. Now we'll go up here and do a little trading, get our armor fixed up and get it repaired. Like I said, anything to do with Elder Scrolls, anything, any developments, anything that comes out which is truthful in that, I'm excited to see it, look at it, you know, see what's going on. Right now I'm trying to, you know, focus on what we know definitely is coming next month with Fallout 76. And then, of course, maybe starting tomorrow night, I will be starting, hopefully, everything goes okay. The internet gods are good to me. I will be starting Assassin's Creed Odyssey tomorrow night because it releases tomorrow. Just change carriers and about to save $30 for exact. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Texan. You can get the same basic service, what you had before, and save a few bucks. Not a thing wrong with that.
God save you, Henry.
God save you, Henry. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's talk to this guy first. See what he's got on hand.
What do you need?
What do I need? Yeah, that's right. AC Odyssey. Like I said, if everything goes okay, the internet gods are good to me, and get it, you know, download and whatever, then hopefully everything will go okay. We shall see. Let's see. Okay, let's see what we can sell. Nope. Nope. You can have all the nettle. I don't need it. And you can have that too. I will keep the honey, keep the smoked sausage, I will keep, and spirits, I will keep that. There we go. Oh, wait a second. Let me, what kind of arrows do I have on hand? That might be good to take a quick look at since I'm going into this battle. Inventory. Weapons, let's see, ordinary arrow, piercing arrows. They're the best, and I've only got 22 of those. So let's see if he's got any piercing arrows available. Where are you going? Get over here.
You should try the Yakuza series.
The Yakuza series? They look like they would probably be interesting games. It's just not really me. And there we go. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright, we got 20 more piercing arrows. That's nice. Now let's go over here to the armor guy and see if we can get our stuff fixed up.
I'm glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you. Okay, well, okay, good. You're glad to see me. About repairs. Select all. And then we'll sell what we don't need. I think that's the only thing I need to sell is that the Italian bassinet. Armor. Yep, I know I want to sell that. Definitely. Now the Magdeburg plate chaussiers, I'll be wearing those. The hunting boots, yes, you can have those. And that should do it. Anything good to buy? Probably not. Nothing I really need. Lords of Lapa shield. I've already got a shield. Got one of those. Okay. Yeah. Still trying to figure out this cotton picking. So much different than what I'm used to. Was the previous carrier for 8 years? Oh well. If we were there, Texan, I'm sure Misty Rain could help you figure it out. She's very good with figuring out the phones and stuff. Alright, now let's go up here. Gonna need to do a little trading here. Let's see what you got in here. I think this is just a bakery dude.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Sir Knight, yes. Let's talk trade. Yeah, I think, oh, let's see. Well, he's got antidote. No, I'm not worried about curing poisoning. I've got bandages. I bought them from that other joker. Axe. Oh, he's got piercing arrows. I will take all those. Definitely. And let's see. Ordinary jacket. Food items. No. And other. There, we're good. Now we're good there. Alright. Let's see here. That's the other one with the fish place. We don't need to go there. Actually, I think we need to go up here. Yes. This is where I need to go up here. Not very tech savvy since the Apple IIe, and we all know how long ago that was. Yeah, I guess that has been a while back, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think I was in 9th or 10th grade.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah, that's quite a while back, Texan.
Oh, Lord.
Greetings, good knight. How may I serve you?
How may you serve me? Let's talk trade. And let's see. Food. Save your schnapps. I don't need any of that. No. Spirits. Burn away all physical and spiritual woes. Okay, I will take 2 of those. And where's the other stuff? I need some more Lazarus potions, what I need. Remember when Tech Star Wars was the ultimate computer game? Good lord. Yeah. Well, he doesn't have what I want. So... Alright, out of the way, you ale house wench. Hey, what's up, Spader? How you doing tonight? Good to see you. How you doing? Alright, let's take a look here. That's a trader. That's a trader. And alchemy bench. Doing well? Good. That's good to hear. Like I said, hopefully everybody's doing well. Apparently there's another ale place back up this way. Yeah, there it is, way up there. Alright, we'll go up there first. They might have a little bit more of what I'm looking for, potion-wise. We shall see. At least it's supposed to be here. Yep, here we go. I'm guessing. Alright, out of the way, you fool. Let me in. Ah, my lady. I remember when the iPod things have come so far since then. Oh yeah. Yeah, they've come a great deal. Okay. Armor. Okay, that's got more fancy stuff here. Fashionable slippers, foot wraps and soles. I don't need any of that. That's junk. Get out of the way, chickens. Wait a second. I know where I need to go. I need to go down to the apothecary. Now we'll talk to the innkeeper real quick.
Greetings, good knight. How may I serve?
Haunted Pumpkin, what's up? How you doing? He probably don't really have anything. Probably the same basic stuff the other guy had. Yeah, nothing much. Okay. That's alright, we'll go back down the other way. But everybody do me a favor, please throw your like up on the stream if you haven't done it. I would really appreciate it. From the oven. Oh, fresh baked cookies. Celebrating your birthday. Well, happy birthday.
Yep, happy birthday.
But like I was saying, everybody, please throw that like up for me. And we got any new people watching, welcome to the channel. Please hit the subscribe button. Like I said, hopefully, Lord willing, everything goes okay. Tomorrow night, I will be hopefully starting Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And then, of course, upcoming as well next month, you've got Fallout 76. And I'm still working on the possibility of the end of this month, I will hopefully be playing Red Dead 2 when it comes out. It comes out on the 26th. Yeah, that used to be Jack-o'-lantern. I know who it is. Yeah. All right,
God be with you.
God be with you. Thank you, thank you. Let's talk trade. Let's go over here. Yeah, he's going to have the good stuff. Bowman's Brew. I don't think I need any more of that. Lazarus Potion. That's what I'm looking. Aesop Potion. Horsemanship, no. Antidote, no. Aqua Vitalis. Strikes. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Let me try a couple of those. And Artesian Potion. Well, no, I don't want that. That makes you see visions and crazy stuff. Yeah, that kills your defense. Buck's Blood. Yep. Give me 2 of those. And where's the Lazarus? Oh, Cockerel Potion.
Hey, Spader.
Nope. No hallucinating. That's right. We don't need any hallucinations going on. Embrocation. Increase agility and defense. Not really worried about that. That's what I want. Lazarus Potion. And we will take all 3 of those. Now we should be in good shape. Thank you for your services.
Your other account got hacked. And Don said no hallucinating. Man.
Yeah, I saw that. No hallucinations. Yeah. Huh.
You could see if you could find some red mushrooms like an aberration.
I don't need any red mushrooms like an aberration. You're doing hauntingly well. Ah, okay. Well, we got to get into the Halloween spirit there. I take it.
I'm glad to see you.
Do you have any arrows? I don't think you do. I don't think you sell arrows. I don't think you're going to sell anything like that. No. I think pretty much just the standard stuff. Basically swords. What is that? Thumper. Actually, I think I've got about the best sword in the game.
Thanks, Jack. You
right
take
now.
care.
All right. Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping in. We will talk to you later. Yeah, I've got Herod's sword. That's the best sword that you can actually buy in the game. I appreciate it. I'm Jack. We'll talk to you later. Well,
Hey, goat.
they got these red mushrooms on Arc Aberration that if you get too close to them, you step in a patch of them or something like that, then yeah, you're going to have all kinds of weird hallucinations
and
stuff going on. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, if you get in aberration, if you get near those red mushrooms.
Well, you don't hallucinate, but basically everything will turn like it'll be like this tie-dye or like rainbow colors will be moving across the screen, and it's like you get like machine gun diarrhea almost. That's the only way I can really explain it, you know. And you got to get away from them quick, you know. Try and move away from them while all that's going on. Because then it'll kind of clear away. But if you stay right there, you'll actually choke to death. It'll strangle you. The green mushrooms, they give you an extra life.
Yeah, it's like you're on a bad LSD trip.
Well, I wouldn't know anything about no LSD
well,
trip.
But I've never done it either.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. All right, Knockout. Thanks for coming in. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, Knockout. Well, Dawn, you just have another day, and you'll get to see Livy.
That's right. You get to see Livy tomorrow, right? Basically, they'll walk in, they'll hand you Livy, and nobody bother you. Say that's grandma's time. Okay, let's see here. Tomorrow, yay! Well, good for you. Very, very good.
Yeah, she'll be crawling and giving the dogs a run for their money.
Yep, she'll be crawling around. The dogs will be like, hey, I didn't realize that she was mobile. We gotta get away from that one.
I love the videos of her crawling. She is fast.
Oh yeah, she moving on out.
Samantha never did crawl. Not a true version of crawling. She went from sitting
to walking.
Basically walking, yeah, because I think...
Scott Simpson, what's up?
Hey, Scott.
Okay, now
basically, she would have her legs straight and her butt up in the air. I mean...
So she knows she can crawl at Mom's, but not here because of all the animals. Oh, well. She'll be trying. She'll be trying, Dawn. You know that. Okay, now I got a good game save on there. In fact, let me look and see about my Save Your Schnapps and see exactly how many I have left. Okay, well, I got plenty of Save Your Schnapps, so I'm in good shape. All right.
Dookie!
Dookie, very important. I hope you're waking up and your ears are open. needs you to go check Twitter. Very, very
I
important.
sent you a DM.
She sent you a DM, which is extremely important. So please go look at it. Kill me so she can have more food.
What did you
me.
do now?
And Monique. How are you, Monique? Okay. Let's see here.
You're chewing meat. Why is your ear popping? I don't know.
I don't know why your ear is popping. Clogged ear tubes?
Oh no, my jaw pops every time I eat. Anytime I chew.
Take cold medicine if you can. Try yawning.
No.
Well, either that or just pinch your nose shut and try to blow out your nose like when you got it shut. I do that sometimes if my ears feel like there's, I'm having trouble hearing. I can do that and it'll kind of clear them out. Should we wish the puppy well, Duke?
Duke, you please tell me you didn't get back on that bike.
Is there going to be a Mortal Kombat 11? I have no idea. But people are always going to make assumptions about games. Especially long-running franchises like that. Yeah, don't ever go to them things like WebMD or like that. You'll realize, well, yeah, come to think of it, I got that symptom too. And pretty soon you got yourself talked into, you had a stroke last night or, something crazy. That's the way that stuff usually works. Oh. Sir Robot is expecting me. Oh, well. We mustn't disappoint Sir Robot.
Every time you say robot, I think it's Jason Robot.
That's why I call him Jason Robards. You sneezed and it stopped. Well, hey, whatever works for you.
Okay, stranger.
A combatant make a return. Yeah, I never really got into or played any of the Mortal Kombat. I know they were real popular. A lot of people like them, but it was never my thing.
Welcome, Henry.
All right, so Roballs. Isfahan almost caught us again.
There was precious little in it, and we could have lost everything.
That's how it goes in war. But God stood by us. In the end, they're nothing but a bunch of filthy cutthroats. They're sneak thieves and assassins. But does that make them real soldiers?
Well, they're apt to wait till a man nips off into the bushes to relieve himself, lifts up his chainmail tunic and stab him in the back. Personally, I'd rather face a proper soldier.
Because
in Iowa, it's either hotter
that's probably why
or colder than
such a hard time.
Yeah, I've been out in Iowa in the wintertime. And it's a lot of plains out there. There's nothing to stop the wind. It gets cold.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so.
Well, that's true. You got plenty of corn out there. You can probably get it for next to nothing.
No
just like in Idaho,
really
we got plenty of good potatoes.
I love to live in Idaho.
Still wait.
I love potatoes.
You won't have another chance until we've won the day, or until your final rest.
Until your final rest. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on two fronts: the north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders.
The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the...
Oh, I love potatoes too.
Just about any way.
Mashed potatoes, French fries, boiled potatoes, fried potatoes.
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall.
Oh, I love some good mashed potatoes too, especially if they're homemade. I mean, instant are okay, but... Yeah.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help.
Are you throwing hints that I need to make some mashed potatoes?
No, I'm just stating the hey, that's my preference. I used to live the best... The heat took some getting used to. Oh, you were there during Katrina? Oh, okay.
Well, we're glad you made it out okay.
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through or somehow get around them.
What about the living quarters?
There, I'm worried most of us. Once we're inside, Istvan will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keezer claims he can even hit it directly.
But it's large enough to get lost.
We'll have to charge.
We also have a decent sized grove for the cows. Well, that's nice.
I wouldn't mind living on a farm.
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
Become like 300 years from now, they will still be selling the game. Mortal Kombat. Probably so, Techno.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
But I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Hopefully everybody's had a good week. Everything's going okay for you and yours at home.
Could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter.
Anybody that wishes to contribute, help out the channel, I do have Streamlabs. Unfortunately, it's the first of the month, and what does everybody got to pay at the first of the month? You got to either make a house payment or you got to pay rent. We got to pay rent, so it never ends. So any donations we can get that would help us out in that endeavor would be greatly appreciated.
Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every...
I think they're supposed to be coming out with some more 76 footage, maybe tomorrow. I saw something about it on Twitter. Not exactly sure when, but I think tomorrow.
What?
Good luck to you, Stripling.
Some more footage for Fallout 76.
Take care.
All right, here we go. The battle. The battle, yes. The battle.
Charge!
2 hours of light rain the other day, and that's it. Attack. Objective started. Will get me off this black screen, and we might be able to do that. Man, the load screens on this thing have gotten so long. I think they took a cue from Bethesda. What the heck's
For
it?
fuck's sake!
What'd them guys do?
Wait till I raise the ladders.
Maybe they're getting fed by arrows or something. I don't know.
Hold on a second. Let me look at something. Where's my shield at?
I was about to ask if we crashed because of the black screen. Yeah, it didn't seem to be as, you're not supposed to fall.
I was supposed to go over the wall. Okay. We'll try that again. Ah, it's alright. Let some of these other guys go ahead. They can take the initial brunt. Yeah, the fortune thing's still on. Yeah. Okay, back out. That's all right. Never really get nothing happened. Yeah, sometimes some of them puzzles on them games are crazy. There we go. Let's keep moving. Okay, he's gone.
Somebody said smite.
Smite, smite. Works kind of been trying to help. And, what's up, Stephen Boone? Yeah, notifications are crazy. That's why I always ask people, you know, hey, be sure to follow me on Twitter. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. That way, you know, you can get those notifications.
Been trying to help people asses empty their contents a lot. Hey, Steven. Like that, Scott.
Alright. Can I get up around these guys? Come on now. Let me through here. Look at all these bodies piled up like cordwood. We are what we are. Well. The heck?
We have something up under the house.
Yeah, something up under the house. Marvelous.
As long as they don't get in the house.
Yeah, there ain't no telling. I don't think you should be worried about me being in a private area while we're trying to rescue everyone while it's under siege.
Hello, Addison.
Addison.
We're Amtrak with wings.
Hey, what's up, Addison? How you doing? Oh. Tell Addison, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Please, please. Morning and doing good. Good to hear. We got to go back this way. Weekends were made for programming. Nice. We put spaghetti in her. You put spaghetti in her face? Well, that's not nice.
I don't think it would be a good thing if Max put spaghetti in my face.
No, I'm not gonna be putting no spaghetti in anybody's face. Hey, what's up, Power Wolf? How you doing? Good to see you. Texas Pete hot sauce glazed donut. I think I'll pass on that.
We unveiled at the North Carolina State Fair.
Yeah, I'm trying to get through here. Good Lord, let me through here. That's it. Come on. Keep backing up. Get your back up there. He's dead. Lord have mercy. Finally. Whew. Alright, let me look at a map and see exactly where we need to be. Yeah, I'm in a private area. Whatever. The freaking castle's under siege. You want to talk about a private area? Well, I might like that, okay? I mean, not everybody likes hot sauce stuff, so, you know. But if that's what you like, then go for it.
I know. I wouldn't be.
There are healing items in the game, but there's only certain things you can do while in combat.
Nightbot can do the weather, and that's it.
And what is the Aqua Vitalis? There we go. Why do you keep strutting around over a dead body? The poor sucker's dead. Let him rest. Dead bodies everywhere.
It's been a while since he's played Oblivion.
How I can remember stabbing out on that and just reminded. Yeah, it's been a while since I did any Oblivion.
Yeah, Don, I don't want any hot sauce donuts either.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Now, Kidda might like them.
Yeah, Kidda might like them. Kidda likes a lot of hot stuff. I don't know about any hot sauce with donuts. That's a little bit much. But you know, hot sauce with you know, potatoes or different things like that might be okay.
I don't like any kind of hot sauce.
Yeah, she don't like it.
Now, I will, if you use a little bit of the chili garlic. I do like just a tad bit of that, but not enough to burn.
Yeah, I put a little bit of chili garlic on certain things that we eat. It is hot. It's not like you know, like friggin' ghost pepper or habanero hot. It's nothing like that. But on certain things, it is good. And I'll just put a little bit in there just so you can get a little bit of that garlic taste, but not without the heat. You know.
No jalapenos for me.
Yeah, she ain't gonna have no jalapenos. I can guarantee you that. No jalapenos for her.
I don't have sensitive whips. I got a sensitive stomach.
Yeah, no sensitive whips for her. Dookie has the sensitive whips. I'm in a private area. Kiss my butt. Who cares about that?
Parts of it's missing.
What's parts missing?
That part.
Yeah, it's where the trebuchet up there blew the wall out. First jalapenos and ranch dip.
Don said he won't show stuff. What you put in your chicken salad?
The only thing I put in the chicken salad is usually mayonnaise, mustard, some relish, a little bit of seasoned salt, like a Morton's or a Lowry seasoned salt. But that's about it. That's about all I do. Now this is ridiculous. Where you go? Clocking me with that thing.
Nope, nope. Well, that's like I was telling you, John, that one that I ate at Walmart, I mean, it's just the one that they've got in the...
Okay, he's gone.
You know, where you get like the hot food, cold food, and they've got apples and raisins and nuts.
Yeah, I don't care for all that. I don't want no nuts and fruit in my chicken salad.
She said a friend of hers put grapes in it. I bet you that'd be good.
Well, I mean, you know, it's whatever you like. It's not for me.
Mom says she wanted raisins next time. No, I mean, it was good. You've never tried it.
What?
That chicken salad down there. And the reason you haven't tried it is because of the raisins.
I don't like raisins. I don't want nuts or fruit in my chicken salad. Simple as that. That'll never change. If I want fruit salad, I'll eat fruit salad. I just don't care for it. To me, it's just not good. No interest.
I'd have to try it with grapes. It's good.
There we go. Agility, defense, vitality. Whoa. Chicken Caesar salad. Yeah, I mean, hey, I don't mind a good Caesar salad. You got to have some good dressing though to go with that. Now I want some mixed fruit.
I love me some tropical fruit.
Yeah, she likes the tropical fruit. It's got like the guava in it and the mango and different things. Now I love some good pineapple. I can eat canned pineapple, the slices, the chunks, whatever. And I also, you know, well, we're working on it. The battle is ongoing, Howdy.
See if this fat toss can worm his way out of this one. Don't tempt fate, Hans.
Istvan! It's over!
Mixed fruit with jalapenos? No.
Nah, I'm not going to put fruit in with jalapenos.
Get you.
I wouldn't advise that.
Yeah, no peppers.
Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
Dawn's right on that one.
Yeah, jalapenos unharmed. Buried.
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, and he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here. Grand view and excellent comfort. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, you're all noblemen here. All bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and
I don't mind veggies. There are certain veggies I don't like. I'm not big on lima beans and crazy stuff like that.
You may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
Just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship.
Oh, no, I like to
But
eat
perhaps
meat,
it comes
but I
with me.
also want the
I'll release him in Scotland.
veggies too.
Out of the question. Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor.
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice.
You'll eat processed meat, but not regular meat? You don't know what you're missing.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down this vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Now, what is, Snags?
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish.
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry.
For what?
For letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Scallops. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it.
Yeah! Okay. Okay, cool deal. I'm like, what is that?
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go!
Is the Australian branch of Burger King.
Okay, cool.
Scallops! Mount up, Henry. You've heard what he'll do if we follow them. We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
And we're off. Savage. We activated the perk Savage. I don't know why we always activate the perk Savage when we're riding a horse. I don't get it.
Yeah.
The way you found Tom, sneaking into Brannick all on your own. Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
Why people believe ads that claim their item is the best.
Because it said so, Soul.
Because, yeah, that's what it said. Don't you know anything, Soul? Come on.
You know.
Not long ago,
I mean, come on now. Get with the program.
Hey, little B.
Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. Something really big.
The Soul
There'll be plenty of
Goon.
time for that later.
So, which system are you playing now, Soul?
What do you think?
The NES or
Yes, NES.
the Sega, the Genesis.
Or, yeah. Or
The
the
Radford will
PS4.
be there.
Well, the PS4. Well, and he'll probably when that PS4 Mini comes out, it looks like the old PS1. He'll probably have one of those too.
Probably.
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Something like that.
Before that?
Well, I mean, no, we pretty much know Max is a salty old man because we know so.
A pair of veterans.
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Same difference, you silly bugger. Yeah.
Hot dogs and ice cream from Wendy's? Huh, they're not
What
a
should I
burger
say
chain
to him?
like they are in
Don't worry.
You don't want a PS1 Classic?
Wendy's is more like a Baskin Robbins?
No.
Cool.
There's no sign of them. Move on.
But I think I would still want the burger part. Because they have got one heck of a triple
Yeah, you
burger.
get that triple burger, man. I tell you, man, it's a meal right there. That's one where you gotta have help to get up out of the chair.
I'm glad to see Ishban kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toff has had his head
PS3.
start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north.
Probably
Better be
PS3,
careful,
maybe a
Sir
little
Hans.
PS2.
Fear not, Your Grace. I had twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
You all right, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although
Of
they
course,
did
you got
steal my horse, so I
Thoracic
had
there
to
with
go
the
back.
bowl haircut. I think you would need help to get out of the ceramic chair. Oh, very funny. Very funny.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot.
Oh, Lord.
It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
Catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
Of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
Where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. You were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care
Here,
of both
fast
of you.
food needs to be approved by the Australian Heart Foundation.
What?
Even McDonald's sells
How was your
salads and they're
father?
somewhat healthy
Certainly.
here. No.
He was a
That's
great
okay.
man.
I'll take my greasy Wendy's burger
Truth is his own.
and be damned to the Heart Foundation, because I'm going to enjoy that burger.
Sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing. Oddly enough, even though you don't have his
Well,
blood,
but you
you're
have
very
to
likely.
admit that a lot of the fast
When he was around
food
your age, he
is
became bored
cheaper
of his
than
trade
buying
and
fruit.
set out to see the world.
Sure it is. Sure
He
it
lived
is.
through
Yeah.
many adventures.
Oh, yeah.
Even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarrelled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there it was so near, yet so
I've
far.
seen some of the delights of food over there, so
It was almost within my
allowed to
grasp.
sell here. Makes me just make it
Just that
all
I
at
have
home
something
is
else
all.
going on.
Well, I mean, make it however you want there.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
It's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Mark von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions.
Does he pop in?
But don't forget there are other things in this world
Yeah,
that are worth living for.
that's the game.
Wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. But I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. It's better not to dwell too much on that. The cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be.
All right, Stephen. Thanks for coming in. We'll talk to you later.
Although it would be better if you were a little smaller.
Bye, Stephen.
My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The King's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
That's it?
No, everybody, that is not it. There is an epilogue to this game, I found out. But we gotta we gotta go through this here. Oh, actually, I can skip it. Skip the rolling credits. But yes, there is an epilogue.
Doing well, son.
Father.
Come now. You know whose side he...
It doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. I'm proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live, and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting.
Waking up at 3 a.m. for work? Ugh. That is far too early.
It wasn't the same as sowing your seeds. You did what was right.
Sounds like you need to be hitting the sack pretty soon. Soul.
Yeah?
Said he woke up at 3 a.m. for work.
I have to leave you now.
Please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows.
And
Make
Mom.
her proud.
Dogs wouldn't let you nap because your parents are away. Fun.
They're like, feed me, walk me.
Go.
Yeah.
No.
Play with me. Do something.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzik wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away.
Look at those pants. Half green and half gold. Like a court jester's pants or something.
What is it?
It's just...
Maybe they run out of
I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here!
I'm more like, hey, reward me with treats and play ball with me, because no one trained me. Ha! But I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Be sure to throw up your like on the stream. Subscribe if you're new. Tomorrow night, Lord willing, like I said, and hopefully the internet cooperates during the night. And if so, then I will be starting Assassin's Creed Odyssey tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Hopefully everybody will be able to get back in for that. To meet Margrave Jobst. Okay.
Well, at least he's living somewhere better, but...
Oh,
Did he have a better bed?
Well, you know. To the up. Oh, I know where they're at. Yep. We gotta go uptown, is what it is. Okay. Yep. Alright. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. By the way, it's wait till I have my appointment for my meds. Yay!
Oh, good Lord. And your appointment's what, at the end of the month?
In 20 days.
Why can they not give you something till then? I mean, that is so stupid.
Okay, turn around and go back. Yeah, that's kind of dumb if you ask me.
Because by that time, most of what you have had is going to be almost out of your system. So basically, you're going to have to start all over again.
Yeah, you're going to have to start fresh.
That is so stupid.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense if you ask me. What can you do? It's not like my insurance would have an issue. It was due 2 weeks ago.
Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan?
I assume that we didn't catch him? No. If we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Gapen.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Redzig.
Came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
John II of Liechtenstein.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
Being held in captivity? I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed. But to surrender it means giving up great privileges, too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What you're saying, Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of
I think you can still go around and do do other little things. I think so.
Emperor long ago.
From what I
Already
understand.
elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows?
Yep, I'm looking forward to it too, Monique. Like I said, Lord will, hope everything works out okay. I'll hopefully start streaming it tomorrow night.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas' journey to Rome for the imperial
It comes out tomorrow.
Well, I know some of the...
But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet for the crown.
He would put up videos. He never live streams anything. And I have not... Echo, stop.
Rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost
He's been doing it for about a week now.
Decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation.
And of course, if you bought like the Ultimate or the Gold or I think the Spartan edition, then you got 3 days early access to it. But I haven't watched any of that.
Correct.
And you?
Yeah, I know. I've seen where they're where they was talking about a spin-off Witcher game coming after Cyberpunk.
When Sigismund abducted Prokop.
We'll just have to see what that turns out to be. Hey, big day! Waiting for my meds. Apparently, I have contracted SARS, the Black Plague, and cholera all at once, Dave. Sorry to hear you're not feeling good, man.
Hopefully you get to feeling better, Dave.
Get you a couple of good shots of something strong, like some Crown Royal or something. couple shots of
The
those.
worst of it is that it was all for nothing.
Help clear that out.
Instead of putting a stop to the revolt,
Hell,
it escalated it, and the
moonshine.
result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent.
I think that's called a hangover.
The simple truth.
No, I haven't watched any of it either, Don.
For all of Wenceslas's faults,
I want to experience it firsthand, and you know.
Have to make do with his items.
People like him, though.
It's supposed to be bigger, a bigger and more in-depth game than Origins was. And I played that whole game. It's a good game. I forget how many live streams I did. I did quite a few.
Realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Berghoff is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what
I wish, Don,
mean
nothing
at
sounds
all.
good right now,
There's
though.
been a
Yeah.
revolt against Sigismund in Hungary. My efforts. And now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian
Tastes like
crown,
alcoholic
which is a
cinnamon
very
toast crunch.
risky
Perfect for when you're
enterprise,
sick.
or hold on to the Hungarian one.
Anytime you're going to throw some fireball in it, yeah.
And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not
one thing about
stupid.
fireball?
If the Bohemian nobility stands together,
smells the
they
same
will
one.
turn.
We are men of
He said, ooh, but thanks.
Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance.
That's why I said just a couple shots of Crown Royal.
Divish came within a hair of the same fate.
Or some real good strong vodka.
Defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, your grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
One day we definitely hope you get to feeling better.
To sit with your
Like I
arms
told you, we
folded
miss you.
till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like scarlets, we have to put a stop to this senseless war.
And do you know, sir, what the
That
true
would be
position of the League of Lords is?
Apparently Souls Doctor, or Doctors.
Not on the best
You know,
terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask
sounds
them
kind of
yourselves.
crazy if you ask me. I'd have been raising hell.
Well, I mean, there are some doctors like that.
I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
The
that's
one
not
doctor
such a
I've got,
bad
they won't give me
idea,
my meds
sir.
until I go
Who?
see him.
Oh, a little
So
risky.
I'm only taking the one.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And
that's
you can find out what
I
he
can
has to
get
say about developments.
them to call
What
it
the
in.
League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Gutenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I pack
You
my
can't
things.
taste the booze. That's when you're in trouble.
Margrave Jobson and
Yeah.
I will draft a letter. Get ready.
Hey, Sonic.
We'll meet back.
Hey, Sonic, what's up? Doctors all want that office visit money. Of course they do. Of course
I
they do.
expect it would be best to write it in your name as Lord of Life.
It's like, hey, this prescription
What
only
exactly
costs
am I
$4
to
at
write?
Walmart. I can't afford $150 to $200 office
Question
visit.
is how? We need to learn where they stand on liberating the
Celine,
king
who
and
still
ousting
thinks I do
Sigismund.
drugs despite
They'll
not.
make trouble or join
I already
our
told her
side.
if she gives me this issue again, I'm getting rid of her.
Leaves their capeman being run out of the castle with a whip.
Exactly.
Oh, I appreciate that, Sonic. No big deal. Whenever.
Whenever you can, Sonic.
Remember, dill pickle. Dill pickle, Sonic.
What they want to do about freeing King Wenceslas?
Oh, yeah. Here, if you're late for an appointment or you miss one, you get charged for it.
So, looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes.
I can't wait.
Oh yeah, it's the end of the
I don't
world.
want to dampen your
That means they
spirit,
lost
boys,
out that
but
money
what's
for that 15-minute time
Who
slot.
knows what can happen along the way?
Yep,
Not
full
to mention
charge.
that
Exactly.
they're no saints.
Just like you showed up.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be travelling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to it. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Berghoff tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Berghoff is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
I'm getting a bit lost in the Luxembourg lineage. It all seems a bit too tangled.
The Luxembourg ruled the Empire and Bohemia for almost 100 years. Emperor Charles brought this land to Providence. When he was in power,
How can they diagnose anything in 15 minutes anyway? No, that's just, they got to have you come back for that one. They're for another office visit.
Jobst and Prokop are their cousins.
So, well, let's give you this and try this.
Yeah, we'll try this out. And if not, we'll set you an appointment for in 30 days, and then you can report back if that helped. If not, then we'll just start all over and do it again. Do another appointment afterwards. Yeah.
Most probably poisoned. They seem like a hot-blooded lot. It's hard to keep up with their affairs, since they tend to change their alliances from one day to the next.
Who is he really, this Jobst?
Oh, I didn't tell you, Thane is up to
He's the Margrave
8 pounds and 12
I
ounces.
admit I don't
He
know
gained
what to
4
make of
ounces.
him myself. Until recently, he was allied with the League of Lords.
He's got to go back
At
in
the
2
time,
weeks.
he even served Rupert of the Palatinate against the king. And
That's
now
right, and
suddenly,
there's more.
he's revoked
There's
his
more
visit.
Baby Zane
I don't know
pictures
what led
up
him
on
to do
Twitter
it.
if you haven't seen them.
Can't help being suspicious. It's best to keep a watchful eye on him. But he really is the leader of the resistance against Sigismund these days. We'll just have to see how it all turns out.
Yeah, I bug Samantha until she sends
See
me.
that you're a human trapped inside a goat, and call it goatitis. They charge you for the other 14 minutes.
I'm a bit concerned so many people seem to think so little of King Wenceslas. You knew him, didn't you? What's he really like?
Yeah, he's doing better, Don.
There's no straightforward answer to that question. He certainly makes a great hunting and drinking companion, but he can be very fiery and impetuous when things don't go how he'd like them. He never had much of a head for high office. He finds it tiresome. But once a man has grasped the scepter, it's hard to let it go again. You can't just abscond.
But everybody that's in, please throw up your like on the stream. Dave, that includes you.
Better a bad,
I know sometimes you don't remember that, and now that you're not feeling well, that's even more of a reason not to remember. So be sure to throw up your like. Anybody that's new watching, please hit the subscribe button. Like I said, hopefully tomorrow night I'll be starting Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And anybody that wishes to contribute, donate, tip the streamer, however you want to refer to it, trying to get money together right now to pay our rent, which is due now. So any money we can get together for that to hopefully keep the landlord off my back, which is an ongoing battle, would be greatly appreciated.
Now they've joined forces with
The
Sigismund
joys of
and
living in
done it
LA,
again.
Monique.
But now it seems that Sigismund's behavior is starting to rub them up the wrong way. So they may well be thinking twice. We'll see what Berghoff has to say.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know all that much
Thanks for
about
taking it easy on him. He's a
He's the
dying
king's
man.
younger brother and king of Hungary. in his own right.
I doubt you're a
He
dying
led a
man,
crusade against
although
the
it may
Turks
feel like it.
and was defeated at Nicopolis. Some say it was due to the recklessness of the French
Well,
knights,
just be
most of
careful,
whom were
Dave, 'cause,
mercilessly slaughtered.
the
Sigismund
flu's going
is
around down
ambitious
here,
and capable. He
and
might
they've
well make
already,
a better ruler than Wenceslas, but he's arrogant, and to our
It's already
misfortune,
starting like it did
brutal.
last year.
Not long ago, he himself was held captive by the Hungarian nobility. They dislike him as much as some of the Czech and
And they
German
told
noblemen
Samantha
do his brother
anybody
Wenceslas.
that's going to be around Zane
Ironically,
has to
Wenceslas
have
joined forces with Job
their flu
to
shot.
liberate him. And now this is how
Their-
Sigismund repays his brother.
Prepares an IV
There's no
bag
doubt
of
about
Dave's
it.
favorite beer.
God does move in mysterious ways.
What was it I told you?
What?
They have to have their flu shot.
Rupert of the
have their flu
Palatinate.
shot.
That's a name I hadn't heard before today.
Rupert is the Prince Elector of the Palatinate.
What's a Prince Elector?
There's like 3 different ones that had to
The
have.
Prince Electors
I don't know.
are dignitaries of the Holy Roman Empire who have the right to elect the King of the Romans, who would then be crowned Holy Roman Emperor by the Pope. Rupert took the title for himself with the help of 3 other Prince Electors, even though Wenceslas had already been appointed. Some of the nobility in the Empire recognized Rupert's claim, but when he went to Rome to be crowned Emperor, it turned into
Okay, good deal.
Sent my landlord a fish. That wouldn't work too well here.
Touch the shot. Thank you, Goat.
Yeah, that wouldn't work for
Now
him.
we have 2 kings of the Romans. Jops sided with Sigismund.
And then
for a while.
also, I think the MMR shot.
He seems
For
to do
measles
that
and
quite a
mumps
lot.
and all that.
That young man, Sir John of Liechtenstein. Why is he here?
The Liechtensteins are a powerful Austrian family with estates in
landlord's
Austria
been
and Moravia.
pretty good to
Sir
us.
John sits on Jops.
Yeah, our landlord's
Since
been
the king's being
pretty
held
good.
captive here in Vienna,
We owed him
makes sense
a
to
little
have
bit of back
powerful
money, not a
Austrian
lot.
allies.
And
Could be very
he told us
useful.
not to worry about that because I've been helping him with a few things here and there around here. So basically, we're starting fresh this month. But as I said, when the first of the month comes around, they want what they want.
That's about all.
It's the way it goes.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son. So what do you think of it all, Sir Divish? I think I don't
Hey!
know. If I didn't know anything about
Damn!
Dave, you don't need soul as your doctor. You probably end up with salmonella or something.
Yeah, you'll really have salmonella and cholera
I
and
believe we have written
probably
well, gentlemen.
the black plague and whatever else.
Sigismund's allies or foes?
I must travel back to
And then you will have an empty wallet and a
I will
drained
go to
bank account in the
Brandenburg, and I will
process.
Stop here on the way back. By then, Sir
And all your
Caedmon
credit
should
cards
be
will be
back, and
maxed
we can
out.
discuss how to
One session and a barbecue cook is a combined effort between salmonella.
Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Is a combined effort
Please
between.
enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigned. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience.
My kids to get all of them in one day.
As for the
I can remember
barbarians,
when I was.
he could afford nothing better.
Yeah,
The
they got
Hungarian
some kind
nobility
of
would
shot,
gain
and
nothing
whatever
from
it
joining
was,
his campaign.
I
in
couldn't
Bohemia.
walk.
He didn't have enough coin for a regular army. and so he
Salmonella is
recruited
just slang for having a good time-itis.
But in the end, he
I
didn't
doubt
have
that.
enough to even satisfy the Cubans.
Yes,
That's
definitely
why he
have my doubts.
raided Gutenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
You can still embark on side quests and activities or just wander the world.
Did you finish again anytime of joining Sir Hans?
The Oakland A's wasted another good season. Oh.
God be with you, Henry.
I am going to join Lord Capon. Pode.
Are you serious?
that will be another 4 years
until they get back to the playoffs. Yeah.
Where's the horse?
I say I'm looking for Lord Capon. Oh, is he over here? Oh, there's my horse. Yeah.
So, can we set off now, Henry?
Of course. I can't wait.
So, to horse! The Lord of Burgov is bound to be waiting us eagerly.
Sweet, sweet drug-induced slumber. All right, Dave, you take care, man. Hope you're feeling better.
Get some rest.
Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night. You'll feel a little bit better.
So, how is life as a high-born bastard?
I'm getting used to it.
And what about Rodsing? Has he accounted for not owning up to you the whole time?
He explained it. All will be well, I think.
Glad to hear it. It's far more acceptable for a nobleman to befriend a noble bastard than a blacksmith's son.
Mind you, don't come to blows with a blacksmith, my young lord. What do you think about Sir Yobst and his plan?
Well, I admit all the scheming has me a little lost. I thought Sigismund was the devil, Wenceslas a martyr, those on his side the heroes, and those against him the villains. I believed we'd rescue the king and all would be well again, but now it looks a lot more complicated.
Exactly. I didn't expect the noble lords to be as noble as the angels.
I activated
I hadn't
the
expected such
savage.
a
I don't know why. We're just trotting along on a horse. I don't feel very savage, but you know.
I don't know either.
No, yeah, he's feeling savage, I guess.
You don't fight somebody.
I guess. Give the horse an apple, he'll feel better.
Did you know
carrot
King
or
Wenceslas is such a
feckless drunkard? Not really. And to be honest, I'm not sure I wanted to know. I slept better believing my fate was watched over by a wise and powerful monarch.
So did I.
What a dismal world when you can't keep trusting your own king.
On the other hand, times were better with him here than with him gone.
Isn't that the truth?
What do you think of Sigismund?
If I were him, I'd have had enough of my brother even sooner.
But he's a monster.
So if you tried to get on there, he'd kick your ass off.
What he did in Skalitz.
True enough. On the other hand, if Wenceslas and Prokop hadn't come across him, none of this would have happened.
No one forced him to burn Skalitz.
Okay, Don, you take care.
But he couldn't let him shit.
All right, Don. We will talk to you later.
Not that I'm defending.
He's a weasel.
No doubt about that.
Do you know anything about Prokop?
Sir Hanush could tell you a thing or two about him.
Why?
Last winter, a certain Sir Jan Sokol of Lambert, a well-known old robber and son, tried to occupy the city of Iglau, which was on the orders of none other than Prokop.
And what has that got to do with Hanush?
Well, he was there with him. Of course, that's not something to brag about in front of Yobst.
And what was it all about?
They wanted to occupy a city that was on the side of the League of Lords, but despite there being several hundred strong, they didn't take it. For one thing, they couldn't get past the Iglau women, with their pitchforks and cauldrons of hot water.
I would never have thought of Sir Hanush as such a rebel. And have you heard anything about Rupert of the Palatinate?
A little. He can't manage even to wrest power from a king who doesn't much care for ruling and isn't fighting back. That doesn't seem like a man who has what it takes to rule. And that's all I need to know.
And that Berghoff we're going to see, do you know anything about him?
I haven't heard much good about him, but I have a feeling that some other nobles are quite in awe of him, and his castle is apparently quite impressive. I'll be interested to see for myself.
Can't we pick up the pace a little bit? I mean, jeez. Just trotting along.
What about the League of Lords?
Maybe just a light gallop.
Pompous. The king doesn't seem to like them much. He's chosen to let the lesser ranks of the nobility into his circle, men like your father. I admit I don't blame him one bit. But the lords weren't happy about their lost influence, so they put their foot down. If I were Wenceslas, I'd have let them hang after they abducted me the first time. But he gave them seats at the provincial council? Little wonder they're back at their old tricks.
As we just trot along. Yeah, happy trails. Yeah, like Roy Rogers out here riding down the trail. Is there going to be any more conversation or anything? I mean, come on. Everybody's still with us? Yeah, they're just dragging way back there. There's a button I can push like the cruise control. Just, you know, just sit here with the controller in my hand. You know.
Lord, where's this battle, Timbuktu?
We're not going to a battle.
What are you doing?
We're on our way to another lord's castle.
Oh.
The final battle was done past.
So you don't that horse go any faster?
I know mine will go a lot faster.
Yeah, but then you would get lost.
Yeah, they want it to be immersive, alright. A little bit too much so. You know, it's like I was talking with another one of my subs, friend of ours, and we were like, she was like, you know, it's like, you know, I mean, it's a pretty game, and, you know, there's a lot of things they did good in this game, but it's like they strove so much for the ultra realism and in the game and this and that, and trying to make everything so historically accurate that they kind of took the fun out of some of it, really.
How about it, Henry? Can we go? Are you ready for this?
Of course. At last I'll get to see more of the country and have a bit of an outing.
Why?
Trophy earned. The end.
Let's get to it then. I finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile. We're helping to save the king.
Instead of saving his drunken majesty, I'd rather find that horse
Oh,
and
it went out again?
get the sword back from him.
What?
Skewer him.
Oh, Lord.
Cheer up, Henry. I have a feeling you'll get your chance one day.
I couldn't stand that power going out constantly. And like if you're running your PS4 and stuff, power constantly getting interrupted and cut to it's not good for it. Now that is the end of the game. I will admit I'm a little disappointed, a little let down. I mean, the final battle, as far as the combat and stuff, was okay, but then you let the main villain in the game, you let him go. You know, granted, you get the hostages back, but there was no resolution there with Henry trying to kill the person that torched his town, killed his parents. So now that may come in a DLC, which will be, you know, coming down the road or something. I don't know. I'm not messing with the DLC for the game. I'm really not. So.
Yep, that was it.
Yeah, that was it. I mean, that final battle, like I said, the combat and stuff, and the battle was okay, but then everybody kind of backs down and plays kind of nice at the end, and then, you know, the villain, the main protagonist, whatever in the game, he gets to run off and goes free. And like I said, you get your hostages back and you get your castle back, but there's no resolution. There's no big battle at the end with the main villain or whatever. So yeah, it was a little disappointing to me in that regard. Very anticlimactic. But since it's just, you know, it's 11 o'clock anyway, you know, I thought if it only took an hour, I might fire up something afterward, but I'm not going to do that. I'm tired anyway. It's been a long day, and my back's still giving me issues. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut it for tonight. But I do appreciate everybody coming out. Like I said, hopefully everything goes okay. And I'll be streaming Assassin's Creed tomorrow night. If that don't work out, then I guess I'll be back with Fallout 4 tomorrow night. But we'll see how it goes. But I appreciate everybody coming out. Throw up your like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see y'all tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. But everybody have a good rest of their night, day tomorrow. And we will talk to y'all later.
Night, everybody.